Hello, and welcome to Farming Simulator 22 Let's Play Court Farm. I am your host, Fields and Skylines. It is just after 9 o'clock on a cool March day. Yes, I skipped February. Not much happening in February, just, took care of productions. It is March. We're at the shop. Why are we at the shop? Well, we are going to take delivery of a new tractor. As you can see, nothing came up in used vehicle the last couple of days. So we are going to buy a new medium-sized Fendt that we kind of hinted at last time we were on Court Farm. It was this one way down here. There we go. Fendt 800 Turbo Shift. We were going to do about 250 is what we're looking for, I think. We can either go buy it by 15 or just be right under it. 245, I think, is good. I want to put wheel weights in. All right, let's do that look. Design is, no, we're not going to do that. Beacons, yes. Mirrors, standard. I don't know what electric wide angle means. We'll just do standard. No warning signs. PTO in the front, yes. We're going to put the crop sensor stuff on it, and we're going to change the color to be the cool looking blue I like on the fence. That is a gorgeous tractor. So we are going to take delivery of that today. I think we paid, I don't know, they'll tell us up at the top here, $120,950 for a brand new 245 horse Fendt. Thank you, sir. Where did you go? There he is. Thank you. Have a great day, man. Hopefully that check won't bounce. I'm just kidding. All right, so we paid cash. And we have a new tractor. Check this out. Let's take a look at the inside. Looks like a pretty nice tractor. I mean, it's an older version of a Fendt, so the fact that we bought it brand new is not very realistic. But it's new to us, and it looks nice. And it'll get the job done for us. So what jobs are that? Well, today we have a couple, well, one main job is we have to plant our field in those two fields. And then we're going to be doing, I think, we'll be possibly mowing grass. I have to check to see where we're at on some of our grasses. I know the grass field by the sheep could get cut and turned into hay for the sheep over there. They don't have, we'll stop there on the way. I don't think they have a whole lot of grass left over there to feed them. And then we could do another cut of silage over by us, field there. Another option is we could buy a field, which we have been talking about doing, and we will be doing. I don't know if we're going to buy a field. I know after we sell our clothing, we're going to buy the cow pen. So I think I want to buy the field, because we'll sell clothing next month. And we have some extra silage on hand. But I'd like to get some fermenting, so I think we are going to buy a grass field today and probably mow that one as well, and maybe even our own field in turn. 2 of the 3 fields we mow, silage, fields we mow, hay for the sheep. We are not buying this grass field, we can't afford it. Plus, it borders up on our buddies here up at Court. And that kind of goes against some of our gameplay rules. There's another little field I was thinking about buying, but it's attached to the farm that we're leasing everything at. I don't really want to have to like lease the whole farm, quote unquote, lease the whole farm. So we're not going to have to buy that field. That'd be this little grass field right here. And then this little grass field plus a little grass field up there would be plenty for our sheep over here. But let's go ahead and take a look. I don't think we have much grass left over here. So we come in, we've been storing it in this bunker. Yeah, we don't have any left, and we have just whatever's up there feeding them constantly. So let's have oh, and I bought a water thing to store down here just so that it's easier to feed. Provide water to our sheep and also eventually to the cows that are here. So we have 20,000 liters here, and this one's almost empty. I don't know if this one is even in the trigger, but we have, I think, a good amount of food. It's not like a big rush to get more, but I think if I can get a cut on this and take care of this one today, and then we'll have to go check the grass basket. That's a nice thing about not having a third tractor. So now we can have one of our tractors worry about planting, and then we can have two of our other tractors, this little Fent here, and one of our other tractors taking care of all the grass needs. It just makes things a bit easier. Gives us more options. Productions are running good. We can stop over there and take a look. We sold cheese. We're selling cheese every other month, so we sold cheese this month. So we will not be selling cheese in April, but we will be selling our clothes in April, and we should be around 6 pallets of clothes to sell. So we come back here and take a look. We have 5 sitting out here. Oops. Here we go. We have another pallet storing. We don't have enough wool to make another pallet, so I'm just going to turn it off for now. This 2,000, almost 3,000 liters would be half of a pallet. Yeah, so we'll just turn it off for now. I don't know. I don't think we're going to make any more clothes for this cycle. And like if we look at clothing, it's like 18,471. I mean, this month, like if we were to sell it this month, it's already 16s. 16, 17, 17. So like we could sell it all 17,207 and only be about 1,000 off, but still, I think that'll be our money ticket to our cow in the future or next door. But yet, we still have to buy one more grass field. I think we're going to do some grass work this month along with planting. So we're going to do a quick jump cut. We're going to get ready to plant. And then once we're planting, we are going to discuss what field I think we're going to buy. Between 2. And then we will possibly buy, set up to mow, get everything mowed, get everything tethered on a tether, and just be off. Take a look here. Our grass here should be in pretty good shape. Like this should be a 3rd month grass. So we'll mow this field and turn it into silage. We'll mow the field over by the sheep, rent at least a sheep, and turn it into hay for the sheep. And then whichever one of these 3 grass fields we buy, I'll make sure they're all ready to harvest. It says it's ready to harvest. No data. Huh. This is definitely ready to harvest. Another thing I might do is see if there's a contract on any of these 2, and do a contract, and then keep whatever's extra, and then buy it in a few months' time, or a different field. Like, say this one's on contract, do this contract, buy this field, mow it kind of all together. Yeah, they're all ready to harvest, it seems like. So, you know, maximize the amount of grass we get this day, because we don't have a lot of work to do. Once we plant the bull, we're pretty much done. So let's go ahead and pick up our seeder. I don't know what the horsepower requirements on our seeder is. $160. Look at that. So our new tractor is going to get a workout right away today. It is going to pull the seeder. Alright, so alright, well, I'll get it hooked up. I'll get it hook it to the seeder, we'll get out to the field, and we'll get cracking on the field. So I will see you guys all in a little bit. And we are off. Planting field bean. I want to get field bean in both this field and field up ahead. I think, you know, that's part of Grandpa's plan. It's a great plan. It's going to be making us a lot of money. Field bean sells pretty good. We still have a bunch of field beans we have to sell here, I think, in June. Which again will add to our ability to continue making money, expanding our dairy farm and our dairy processing. Because once we get more cows, we're going to have more than enough milk for our 1 cheese plant, and it'll allow us to maybe get into butter making. So that is exciting. I think I am going to kick off a time lapse. Although before I do, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a time lapse going here. But before I do, I am going to get our grass being mowed with a worker. So I'll see you all in a little bit. So we got planting done. We now just have to roll out these fields. We've mowed all of our fields that we can mow. Haven't bought a field yet. I think I'm gonna wait till next month to buy a field because there are no contracts on any of the grass fields. I kind of like to do that double up if possible. I don't think I'm gonna make any hay. I think I'm turning it all into possible silage. We have plenty of both. We really do. But I think we're gonna need the silage more because once we try to fill up that cow pen when we lease it out, it's gonna take a lot of silage to fill it up. And I think we need that. So I didn't make any hay because we have plenty. I mean, we have 3 big bales of hay up by the sheep here, plus a partially used bale of the sheep here. I know we don't have any hay down below, but we have a 20,000 liter bale there, which tie them over for a while. And then we also have 6 bales, big bales of hay stored down for farm. So I think we have enough hay. We have tons of silage. I had to bring more silage up top here for these cows because I'll be putting the last barrel into the feed here shortly. I'll bring up 3 more big bales. It seems like I'll have to do the math and figure out how much I need per month, but I think 1 big bale seems to be going about a month, month and a half or so. But I'll do the math on it and figure it out completely so I can know for sure if we'll have enough. But I do want to buy, like I said, we have the money to buy a field, we have money, and then once we sell all of those shirts or clothing or whatever you want to call it, we'll have plenty of money for a lot field. We'll have plenty of money to get those cows going, plenty of money to buy a few cows. We might even move some cows out of this pen up here. We'll see. It all depends on how much we can buy before we start getting a little close to that comfort zone of about $15,000 to $20,000. I know what you're thinking. Hey, you have 200 grand. You're not close to that. I know, but like when we buy a field, it's going to be. Oh, let's take a look. I'm going to set a worker off here so that stuff still gets done. I have no idea how that's going to go. All right, so if we take a look at fields, cows, 89,000. So our clothing will pay for the lease, 2-year lease of the cows. So with our 200 other dollars, we can buy 143,000 for this lot, 162,000 for the bigger one, or we could do like 92,000 for the small one. I kind of wish this small one and this one were kind of next to each other because that would be like 250 grand and that would be perfect to buy. Maybe that's what we would do. We would buy both those. I think we have canola planted in here. It's 150 and that's 100. So that'd be 300 grand by those two. So that's just a bit out of our price range. Yeah, I wish I could buy this little piece of land here and sell all of it, make one big field, but I don't think I can. So, or maybe I can. Maybe I could buy that. What is that exactly that I'm buying? I'll have to look closer at what this is. If this is all those sheds and stuff, maybe I could buy it, try to delete those sheds off and make that field. How much is it? It's only 5 grand. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll buy one of these grasslands. We'll buy this, see if I can clear it. And also we'll be buying or leasing out this, and then we're going to have to eventually find room to put in another dairy. I don't know if we're going to have room on this lot here. I'm pretty sure we won't, so I'm thinking putting the dairy here and maybe even selling this dairy and putting them both over here. I'm trying to fix up this land and put something else in here. Maybe. We'll see. Like a storefront or something, maybe that can earn us some money. Because I have that mod, which I don't have installed on this playthrough, but I do have a storefront mod. I don't think it's on here. Why do we see? Here we go. Construction. So if we go to production, generators. Yeah, I don't have the storefront mod. That's something we could think about putting in as well. And that would definitely give us an opportunity to earn a little more income. I don't know what this guy is doing. The workers today have been a little crazy. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be buying one of these 3 fields, leasing the cow pen, filling this cow pen up with as much as we can, and then future expanding dairy. So money will be important. Might take out a loan if we have to, but rather not. So yeah, that is the plan. That's where we're at. I'm going to just stop this worker because I don't know what he's doing. So that is the plan. Please let me know down below in the comments what you think of it. I mean, it's been kind of the same plan. We've just kind of shifted around priorities and whatever we had money to meet the needs. I think we're both pretty balanced as far as Grandpa and Dad's plan goes. People keep saying, hey, you talk about your dad's plan, your grandpa's plan, what about your plan? Well, I really don't have a personal plan. Like, I haven't thought for this character like what their personal plan would be. Maybe it's buying that farmer out. Maybe it's trying to buy Court Farm back or steal Court Farm back, or I don't know. All good questions. Maybe that's something I'll start to have to think about over the holidays. So we do have holiday coming up here in America, so I don't know if my schedule will happen with my schedule. So bear with me if videos don't come out they're expecting. I will do my best to get them out, as always. But I think with that, we're going to leave it there. Not a whole lot going on in this episode, but at the end of the day, a lot got done. And we've moved forward in our plan. Just getting field bean in this 2 fields here is a huge, well, not huge, but it's going to double our field bean income from whatever we get this year. So like we look at our field beans. So we have almost 13,000 field beans that we'll be selling in June. Next year we'll have, almost 25,000 field beans, right? So that's pretty exciting. And it's double field bean income, right? Which we can then maybe use to buy the field over there. So yeah, I think though with that, we'll leave the video there. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are enjoying the content on my channel, please subscribe. Or subscribing. As always, subscribing helps me out. Please also have a great weekend or a week, rest of your week. When I'm filming this, it's coming up on the weekend, big holiday weekend. So depending on when I get this up, I hope you guys all have a safe holiday weekend. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Goodbye.